Ever wonder what sets the winners apart from the losers? And what does it really mean to be a winner? My name is Federico, and I'm a young, successful entrepreneur passionate about sports, business, mindset, and real estate. If you are just like me and you want to crack the code to victory, then Winning Ways podcast is made for you. Yo, welcome back to Winning Ways with Fred. My name is Federico and I'm your host. Guys, Impossible is Nothing, part 6. Damn, part 6. That's crazy. What's up, dog?
What up, man? How you doing?
Bro, I'm great, man. Happy to be here. Happy that we started this GoFundMe. If you guys haven't heard of it, me and Austin started a GoFundMe. We're raising money for Christmas to feed the homeless, buy the necessities, and buy kids toys. The idea is to raise $10,000. I believe we could raise a lot more, but we're setting the goal to that. As of today, I haven't promoted it, and we've already raised $2,000. Austin himself has put 500. I've put 500, and it's gonna grow. The link to this is gonna be below on the show and on YouTube and everywhere and in our bios. If you guys can please share that, and if you want to donate money or time, reach out. I'd love it. We're gonna need hands to do this if we get it as big as we want to, right? Bro, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We're getting people where people are gonna like want to do this, and I feel like we're gonna impact lives.
I mean, hey, we launched it, bro, with the idea of like, all right, yeah, we'll both donate. Let's see what we can do. And within a span of 12 hours, we're already $2,000 of the 10 grand. And that's not even you promoting it, myself promoting it, friends and family promoting it, because we haven't really got it out there, and we're growing. So the options are endless. We'll see what happens. And it's just year one. Next year's year two. And then we just keep doing this thing every year. And I feel like everyone in the holiday forgets that there's other people in this world that are less fortunate, that because you got to buy your girlfriend, you got to buy your cousin, you got to buy your mom, dad gifts, that people put so much money into others that when it comes to other people and the less fortunate, their well is dried out. And so it's always good to think of others in this holiday season, because materialistic items are dope, but it's the holiday season. It's all about giving.
Yeah, no, man, I totally agree. It's the first time I'm doing something like this. You kind of inspired me, and my buddy inspired me too. I saw your Instagram post a while back, giving back. And I mean, like you just said, bro, we like talked about it. I was like, yo, we should do this. You're like, let's fucking do it. And now here we are, man, $2,000 deep. And I feel like we're going to get a lot more. Again, I mean, it's one of those things that like we're doing this year one. The idea is to grow it and impact more lives. I think giving back is the best thing in the world, and helping others, like Austin saying, most of us and most of you listening to this podcast, not saying everybody, but at least we have a shelter, we have food, we have a family, we have loved ones. Most of these
Pretty
people
much the
don't.
basic needs.
Yeah, man. And most of these people don't, man. You see it like day to day. I live downtown and you see more and more homeless people, and it's like, man, this is getting out of hand a bit, you know? So we're trying to create the change, make the impact ourselves. That's one thing that I'm big on, right? I feel like right now we're all waiting for somebody to come and save the day with everything going on or anything in your community, right? But the reality is you got to step up, and that's what we're doing. The idea again is to grow it and continue and impact millions of lives.
I mean, hey, man, we're doing it, and it kind of ties into everything that we want to talk about today.
Yeah.
We're just persevering, man. We're just kind of going through life. We're just going through the motions, and we can't literally let anything get us down. Recently, you started that 21-day challenge. How's that going?
Bro, it's going great, man. You know, I started it with mainly my loved ones, a couple friends that joined. The idea really, I started it because I wanted to help one of my friends. He's really out of shape, and I feel like he could be a lot better as a person. And then it started trickling. I started telling more people were into it. 21-day challenge before the holidays, you know, get in shape, get your mind straight, start planning your 2023 to start your year right. And man, it's motivating. I love it because it's seeing them actually, they don't wake up at 5 every day. They don't read every day. They don't do the little things that the challenge requires you to do. And seeing them do it, man, it's so gratifying. I love it.
I mean, if you could inspire one person, then that's the domino effect. If that person goes to one of their friends, it's like, yo, I was really out of shape. Just did this 21-day challenge. Let's start 23 in the right page, right foot forward. And it's a domino effect, man.
You're starting in next year, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
I've been under the weather, as I said last podcast, and wasn't feeling that good. Had to do some things personally. Back in action. I'm feeling great, feeling good. Monday starts
Persevering, bro.
21. Persevering, man.
That's all it's about, man. And you know what's like, the thing about this challenge too? It's like a lot of people have like the wrong idea behind it, right? It's like you're working out, you're doing these things, but the idea is to build these habits and have a no excuse mentality, right? It's 21 days. It's 21 days through. You can't just miss a day. You can't skip a workout. The idea is to build a habit and have discipline. You build discipline and you start improving your life. I can't tell you how fortunate and happy I am that I started. This whole challenge started because I did 75 hard. Andy Frisella kind of inspired me to do this. This is just a shorter version because I feel like a lot of people see 75 days and they get scared. They're like, dude, I can't not drink for 75 days. I have to do this for 75 days. I don't have time. Okay, that's cool. So let's start with 21 days and build a foundation. And from there we go on. Once you do 21 days, you're going to see it's not that hard. And maybe you'll do 30 and then 40 and then 50. And then next thing you know, you're maybe doing a half of the year like me.
Hey, it's literally, it takes 21 days to establish a habit in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get the 21 days down, it's going to be like candy. It's literally like just flowing. And it's pretty much like anything.
You build that momentum, man.
Momentum is everything in life. If momentum stops, you got to figure out a way to get the ball back rolling, or else you'll be stand still until you get that ball back rolling.
Yeah.
And there's some people that just stand still until a life event or something happens that opens their eyes, and they're like, damn, I'm in this circumstance and I have been here for X amount of time. And it just takes the perseverance of getting the mentality right of, all right, I'm here. I want to get there. What do I got to do? Let's do a 21-day challenge. I don't want to commit to 75 days of my life yet. I don't think I'll have the mentality to stay for 75 days. All right, so let's cut it in half, and a little better than 75 is 21. You do the 21 days, you complete it, you feel amazing. You have a fun week or two. Dang, I don't feel really that good. Why? Because you're not on a routine. What do you do from there? Oh, maybe I can do the 75-day hard challenge. And then you just give yourself those incremental things that you do during your life that keep your mentality. And then one day you're going to realize you're doing those things to the Fred or the Austin schedule that your personal self has created such a routine from these great other challenges that you've nitpicked and picked what you wanted from that and developed into your everyday life.
Yeah.
You wake up at 5 a.m. and you're like, why am I doing this? Because when I was feeling good, I was waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, man. And the reality is hard work makes you happy, whether you know it or not. At the end of the day, it's not about these external things, about material things. It's about how you feel inside. And I guarantee you'll feel a lot better if you're taking care of your body, your mind. It takes work. Of course, working out isn't easy unless you've been doing it for a while. And stepping up to start doing it, I give respect to everybody in my group chat that we're doing the 21-day challenge, because a lot of them don't work out. A lot of them don't read. And for them to push themselves, that's all it takes. Like they gain my respect with that, and just showing that they want to do it and they want to push. And I also believe too, man, as you stand up, as you do these types of things, and people start seeing you do it, you motivate them. And you don't even know who you're motivating at times. Like at times you could be motivating somebody that you don't know that's following you on Instagram, and you're impacting their lives. They start doing better, and then it's a domino effect. Then their people start doing better because they see them doing these things. And that's the whole idea, right? So we could all improve and make this world a better place.
Hey, that's the world goes round from people's actions, and if more people are doing successful things, and it doesn't have to be a monetary financial gain or anything, waking up, making your bed, working out, and speaking to a loved one and doing something for someone else in this world, that's an amazing day. And there's so many things out there that people can do to inspire others that you said perfectly. You wouldn't even bat an eye. I can't tell you how many times that people said like, hey, you're inspiring. I'm like, why? And they're like, well, you're working out, you're at the gym, you're out at this concert by yourself, you're doing things. I'm like, look, man, like I'm in this circumstance. I had two options. I could have been depressed or where I'm at today. And instead of being that person that could, I had every right to look myself in the corner and be like, I don't need to work. I'll figure stuff out. People feel bad for me, blah, blah, blah. I said, screw that. I can't figure out for the life of me if I would ever be happy. And now you look at today and people come up to me while I'm working. It's like, hey, you're doing something inspiring. But I say, hey, I'm just living my life.
Fuck yeah, man. That's what it's all about, man. That's the thing too. It's like everybody's here for a reason. Everything happens for you, not to you. And you wasting your life, your talent, what you're here to do, even if you don't know what you're here to do just yet, just be a good person, right? You have to inspire the youth. And on top of that, it's just nowadays everything's so negative, right? You look left, right, down, south, anywhere you look, it's scary, it's fear, it's bad. And this brings positivity. This brings hope. This brings good in everything, man. If everybody's getting better, if everybody's doing what they need to do, and everybody knows, man, working out is great for you. That's a fact. Reading is good for you. Educating yourself is good for you. Meditation, journaling, little things, little habits like that improve your life. And if we all start doing it collectively, man, in 10 years, we're like, this world's gonna be in a way better place than what we are right now. We could all be collaborating. I always think about this shit, man. And I know this is kind of like throwing something at it, like a little different, but what if instead of all the countries in the fucking world hating each other, like imagine the United States, a Russia, and a China collaborated together, the most powerful countries in the world, instead of hating each other.
It'd be
What,
game changer. Like
dude?
they always say like China has the most advanced technology and all this stuff. And like there's, for instance, in that statement alone, it'd be game changer for me because in China they have advanced mechanics and robots and stuff for the wheelchairs that could. My biggest thing, and I believe in our lifetime we'll see a wheelchair that climbs stairs. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I feel like that's gonna happen. There's electric cars like Tesla happen. There's crazy things that can happen in this world. But you make a great point. If everyone just got along and there wasn't literally what's the word I'm looking for? National democracy of people just hating each other, then we would be advanced than like no other.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like technology would be advanced, bro. We'd probably have flying cars like the Flintstones predicted, not the Flintstones, but one of those.
Jetsons.
There you go, bro. Like at this point in time, they were predicting we are gonna have that, and we don't have that. We stopped going to the moon after we went once. Like little things that we should be developing and growing. Like Elon Musk, man. You got to give the guy respect. This guy just bought Twitter and he's changing the whole game up, man. And like I love it because he bought Twitter, and I don't know if you use Twitter or not, man, but it like once you use it, it's full of just bots, just talking, sell Bitcoin, Bitcoin by Bitcoin. This guy made me $20 million, or like something Ukraine, something Russia. Like it's just like bots, 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 and man, that's what creates a division. Like it's like when people go in and they just like feel fearful and like they're looking at what's wrong with the world, and that's all we're seeing right now. So these 21-day challenge, man, like you read, you work out, you take care of your mindset. And yeah, man,
You're
you're like,
educating your body, you're educating the brain, you're feeding every avenue that will make you successful in your own body.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, and that's the important part at the end of the day. To inspire, to grow, and to become the person you're meant to be. And if you're a leader or trying to be a leader, step up and be a leader and set the example and lead by example, right? You can't expect to be a fucking leader and not be doing the work that a leader does, right? So I right away, man. That's why, for example, you and I, man, we stepped up. We both put $500 into it. Show that we're doing this. We want to do it. We're not doing this for no other reason. And bro, it's gonna grow. I believe we could hit $20,000 and dude, grow it year by year.
Easily. I feel like the options are endless and you grow yearly and it's something that we both are passionate about. We both want to do and we both have a great network around us that could help spread the word. And it's not only up to us. We have to hope that people understand that we need them to spread the message and we need them more than to spread the message to show up on the day of. And that's the most rewarding feeling of seeing these people's faces light up. And that's really what it's all about in this world because, money's dope, items are dope, but at the end of the day, if you see people, do you really want to be like up here and someone down here and like not share anything from up here to anyone down there, even if it's your mind, your time? Like it doesn't always have to be money. And that's where I think there's a huge misconception of classes of wealth and stuff like that. Like just see people for human beings and not for what their status is.
Bro, statuses and like the reality is we were all born different. So we're all not the same. For example, bro, I was listening to, do you know who Patrick Bet David is?
Petra, but name's not familiar.
He's like an up and coming kind of like Grant Cardone, like one of those guys.
Okay.
He's the man, very, very smart dude. He has a two big businesses, insurance and a media one. He's blowing up. He's gonna be the next big thing. And he has pretty cool people in his podcast. Andrew Tate being one of them. He has polarizing people and he likes asking questions to get to know them rather than
Mhm.
assume like the media and everybody does. Bro, and he had Antonio Brown. The first 30 minutes were very fucking awkward because this guy, Antonio Brown, was like, just like it felt like he felt like they were attacking him because they were asking him questions about his life. But if you listen to it a little closely, you just realize, man, this guy, he was born in Liberty City. He was born in the ghetto. He barely had an opportunity. He had to sacrifice so much. So it's like, yeah, man, these people have a little anger inside of them, resentment, I guess you could say. And you got to understand that, and you got to be more compassionate about it, right? Rather than just judging right off the bat, like, yo, this guy's a piece of shit. He took off his shirt like this, and that. No, man, like, listen to his story. Like, let go. I recommend everybody Patrick Bet David with Antonio Brown, 2 hours. The first 30 minutes awkward as fuck, but the last hour you're gonna love it, and it's gonna give you the bigger picture of what his life is about and why he's the way he is.
I mean, bro, it's everyone's backstory. It's as simple as this. Don't judge a book by a cover because you don't know anything about their backstory. And you said it perfectly. People assume from media, from different outlooks, of different avenues, and people are like, all right, like I had the depiction of what I want for this person, or I look at this person and I feel like I already had the summary of his life story. But then there were benefit with podcasts and interviews and things that we can hear of their side. And it's like, okay, that makes a lot more sense on for them to be standoffish, to be like grateful and stuff like that. So don't judge a book by cover. Listen to everyone and persevere through life, because at the end of the day, there's only one life. You've only got, I think, I don't know what it is, but it's like 100 years that we'll have on this earth.
Hopefully.
Make the most of it. Don't sit around waiting for the opportunity. Create the opportunity. Set yourself goals, even if it's to yourself. Literally look yourself in the mirror every Monday and be like, I want to run a marathon. I want to chug a gallon of milk. I want to do something outrageous. Do whatever you want, but set a goal. And once you have that little rip off the notepad and crumple it up, throw it away once it's accomplished, and you give it the check mark.
Yeah.
It's literally the first domino. You want to do it again, and you could do outrageous things in this world if you believe. Look at Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, dude, that's a prime example right there. That guy, you got to give the guy respect. He didn't give a fuck.
He literally left the Michael Jordan to go marry Carmen Electra and do drugs in Vegas for 40 hours. Got like NBA rings, has tattoos more than anyone, married himself. Fast forward to like 2010, I believe, or somewhere in that area. He went to North Korea. The only person that would see him, I mean, that was allowed to go to North Korea to chill with the dictator over there. And now he's like just living life still. Like, what?
Yeah. No. It's, I mean, at this point in time, like, we could probably agree here that it's like, if he went to North Korea right now, in this point in time, he might get canceled. Like,
yeah, no,
kind of how that society is, man. It's like you get, which I think is bullshit. But and one thing it's pointing out what you're saying, it's like we all start taking things personally now. Everything's about us, right? Like you see a post and like you don't like it and you take it personally, and it's like, dog, it's not even about you, man. Like they're making a post for another fucking reason, and you're getting pissed. And look, I fall victim into this. Like I have felt victim to this back in the day, where it's like scrolling a story and you see something you don't like and you just get pissed and you're like, dude, fuck this person. And then it's like, dude, who gives a fuck? Everybody has their own opinion. Like, dude, if they want to think A, think A. If I want to think Z, man. It's all about like doing what you want to do, but like be courageous and stand up for you want to be in life.
Yeah, don't be a yes man. Like Jim Carrey made that movie, and you know it might get you out of a good situation of trying to just be like, yeah, but you know, everyone's a female, everyone's a male, everyone has their own beliefs, but everyone just literally needs to understand that if you stand for what you believe in and someone disagrees, that's life. That's not someone being mad at you. That's not someone like hating on you. People are allowed to have different opinions, and it's crazy in this world that people take offense to literally the stuff that doesn't revolve around them, but they want to make it revolve around them to start an argument.
It's me, man. And especially I feel like with social media, man, it's like it's all about you, all about your likes, all about your follows, who commented, who saw your story. It's all about you, and it's always about you. And that's why, man, like I love social media. I mean, without social media, I wouldn't be here today. But it's like you got to learn how to take a step back and not tie your I guess your self-worth to social media. Stop taking that shit personal, man. Be who you are, be happy, and like the way you feel good inside, which is what we're all trying to do at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you're trying to feel good. You want money because it makes you feel good. You want the car because it feels like it gives you status, significance. You're trying to chase a feeling. Everybody is. And bro, that comes through hard work, man. That comes through like feeling good about yourself that you're doing what you set out to do. And any like commitment you make and you accomplish it, you build more confidence that way. But let's say you set a target or like, I'm gonna go run tomorrow. Wake up, a little fucking lazy today. I don't want to, this and that. How do you think the rest of your day is gonna go? You already took your L for the day. You didn't do what you committed to. So it's like little things like that. And like we're gonna touch on this a lot more because I think we need to touch about this a lot more. And people need to hear this a lot more. I feel like people
It's
are
something,
starting to
it's
wake
the
up.
unknown truth that people are afraid to admit and people need to hear, because people need to know that if you take an L at 10 a.m. in the morning and you let yourself take an L, that whole day is shot. Like you can't come back from that because you've already mentally quit.
No, it's a fact, man. It's a fact. And it's like you look at successes. Like let's put it for example, a sports team, a Kobe Bryant, man. That motherfucker, and that's an extreme example because not many people could work like that guy. I think I can, but he's an example that most people say they wouldn't. Dude, that guy woke up at 4 a.m. every day for 20 years, man. For 20 fucking years, man. You know how much like, dude, discipline you need, like vision, like you stand up for yourself. When he was in I don't know, have you watched the documentary on Netflix about the USA
The
team?
redeem team, yeah.
Dude, like the stories they tell you, LeBron James, like these guys were partying, got back to the hotel, this guy's finishing practice. Come on, man. And he inspired everybody to do that too, because he was a leader. He showed them the way, and now they all started doing that, and they crushed the Olympics.
It's like embarrassing, like looking back on it, on like the legacy of those players, because like if they didn't have that wake up call for Kobe, who knows what they could have done. But everyone needs that leader in their life that they could look up to, put them in a little reality check,
Yeah.
and we'll tell them how it is. And at the end of the day, if you are consistent with it, you're like, what the heck?
There's leaders all over that inspire, and that's why everybody has to lead and step up. Elon Musk is the one right now too, man. The guy was from South Africa, poor. Look at him now, man. He's about to take us to Mars. He bought Twitter. He's the biggest
Yeah,
entrepreneur
no,
in the world.
he's
He has Starlink that's gonna probably be the internet worldwide. It's just a bunch of things, man. And he's standing up for the bullshit. Like I see it, I respect it. And now people are starting to turn their eyes a little bit to what's really going on and what they need to do, man. Because what we're shown right now, what they make popular, I guess, society and the media. What is it, bro? It's bullshit, man. It's fucking like the music is
fashion,
shit,
stupid.
bro. The
Yeah.
music is shit. Let's talk about fucking the popular music right now. The WAP, the the Pepa song, which is basically taking ecstasy, and you see parents putting it in front of their kids. I don't know, man. Like, how do people not think about that a little more? Like when I see them, I'm just like, your kids dancing to a song that says take ecstasy at a club. The fuck, man? What the fuck?
It's like one of those things that you're just sitting there looking back on it, you're like, oh, we're doomed.
We're doomed, right? You look at it that way too, and then it's like, bro, like Andy Frisella says it best, and I've been saying this for a while. It's like, bro, we're all expecting somebody to come and save the day, when in reality, our generation, bro, and no, not even our generation, everybody has to step up, do their part, and as we step up and do our things, my dog just scared the shit out of me. As we step up and do our things, bro, people will see that and they'll get motivated and start winning. And that's my hope, man. I like it's step by step. It's just like what we're doing right now with raising money, step by step, man. I mean, the goal's for 10,000. Maybe in 2 years we're raising 1 million.
You never know. Like the options are endless in this world. And if there was no ambition, it would never come to existence.
Yeah. No, bro, I'm glad we connected and started doing this because I feel like we're gonna take this to a big level, man. And I feel like we're gonna impact a bunch of people, and it's gonna be fun and cool. And you're gonna see me fucking cry that day for sure.
Hey, you and I both, man. It's just the beginning, though. It's
Yeah.
literally just beginning. We're just two young individuals trying to get to the top.
Yeah. And you guys are hearing this right now. It's like you see it too. It's like, look, at the end of the day, it's not like we're billionaires. We have all this stuff. No, we're up and coming. We're growing, and we're trying to contribute too, which I feel like is very honorable and cool to see from others' perspective. So if you can share this and share this podcast, share the link that we're going to post below. Donate money, donate time. Even if you don't donate time or money, at least share it. I mean, that goes a long way. Maybe the person you share it with will donate time and money. And then it's gonna be cool, man. We're gonna impact a bunch of lives, and we're gonna videotape it. We're gonna show it all, and it'll be cool.
It takes $0 to support, and it takes $0 and 0 effort to hit the share button.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see each week. We'll kind of give you guys a recap of where we're at, what's the plan. Right now, we're in the beginning stages, just collecting money. We're gonna figure out the logistics in the next couple of weeks, where, how, who, and we'll keep you guys updated so you guys are part of the event and the time. That said, I think this was a great episode. I honestly think this was the best episode we've done so far.
Same here, dude.
just
Like
flew.
it was one of those things that we just like went back and forth, and literally we're like, I was throwing a football, you're talking, throwing a football back, and there was
Alley-oop.
never like exactly. There was no like, yo, I'm ready for the pass kind of thing.
Yeah, and man, I think that's why like people listen to us, because it's like we're not here awkwardly saying it's just we're talking how we feel, and we're actually making moves to make this world a better place.
Hey, 1 week at a time, man.
1 week at a time. Impossible is nothing. We're gonna impact billions of people's lives, saying it right here on live. And yeah, man. With that
Episode
said,
6.
episode 6, fucking phenomenal, guys. Share it. With that said, we'll see you guys next week.
Hey, crush the week.
Ever wonder what sets the winners apart from the losers? And what does it really mean to be a winner? My name is Federico, and I'm a young, successful entrepreneur passionate about sports, business, mindset, and real estate. If you are just like me and you want to crack the code to victory, then Winning Ways Podcast is made for you.